Jesus was born on Christmas Day, came to wash our sins away. And from this humble birth, those are saved here on earth. So on the sacred day, get on your knees and pray, and thank the Lord for his holy birth. He's the reason for the season, to the Lord it must be pleasing, just to know his people love him so. He's the reason for the season, to the people it should be pleasing. When we die, we have some place to go. People came from afar, guided by a holy star. God's presence was felt throughout the land. So to this very day, Merry Christmas is what we say, and thank the Lord for his only Son. He's the reason for the season, to the Lord it must be pleasing, just to know his people love him so. He's the reason for the season, to the people it should be pleasing. When we die, we have some place to go. Yes, when we die, we have some place to go.
Okay, we're going to have a friend of ours come up and sing a song with us. Joan is with our jam every Tuesday night, and we've asked her to come and do a song with us today.
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Strings of street lights, even stoplights, blink a bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big day, and above all the bustle you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Thank you.
Christmas time is here again, like every year before. You'll see Santa on the roof, he won't come through the door. Come down through the chimney with cheeks all rosy red. Time for all good boys and girls to be tucked in their bed. Don't look for Santa Claus, my mama used to say, for if he sees you peeking, he'll just go away. So listen to your mom and dad, every word they say. They will never lead you wrong in any kind of way. Close your eyes and go to sleep with haste and don't be late. And your presents he will bring on this Christmas Day. Don't look for Santa Claus, my mama used to say. If he sees you peeking, he'll just go away. Listen to your mom and dad, every word they say. They will never lead you wrong in any kind of way. Close your eyes and go to sleep with haste and don't be late. And your presents he will bring on this Christmas Day. And your presents he will bring on this Christmas Day.
I guess I'm not on.
Way down in Australia, right now they're having balmy, warm weather. I shouldn't say that, everybody leaves here. They're having warm weather. This is their summer. And down there, Santa Claus needs a hand down there because it's hot and the reindeer aren't used to the heat, so he has 6 big old white man kangaroos that he uses to get around in the sled. They call them boomers. And a baby kangaroo is called a Joey. So this is a song about little Joey and his Christmas, Joey's Christmas. Early on one Christmas day, a Joey kangaroo was far from home and lost in a great big zoo. Mummy, where's my mummy? They've taken her away. We'll help you find your mummy, son. Hop up on my sleigh. Up beside a bag of toys, little Joey hopped, but they hadn't gone far when Santa stopped. Unharnessed all the reindeer, and Joey wondered why. Then he heard that far off booming in the sky. Boom, boom, 6 white boomers, snow white boomers, racing Santa Claus through the blazing sun. 6 white boomers, snow white boomers, on his Australian run. Pretty soon old Santa began to feel the heat, took his fur-lined boots off to cool his feet. Into one hopped Joey, feeling quite okay, while those old man kangaroos kept pulling on the sleigh. 6 white boomers, snow white boomers, racing Santa Claus through the blazing sun. 6 white boomers, snow white boomers, on his Australian run. Joey said to Santa, Santa, what about the toys? Aren't we giving some to these girls and boys? They've all had their presents, sonny. We were here last night. This trip's a special trip. Joey's special flight. 6 white boomers, Snow White boomers, racing Santa Claus through the blazing sun. 6 white boomers, Snow White boomer, on his Australian run. Soon the sleigh was zooming right over Marble Bar. Slow down, cried Santa, it can't be far. Hop up on my lap here, son, and have a look around. There she is, there's my mummy, bounding up and down. 6 white boomers, Snow White boomer, racing Santa Claus through the blazing sun. 6 white boomers, Snow White boomer, on his Australian run. Well, that's the bestest Christmas treat that Joey ever had. Curled up in Mama's pouch, feeling snug and glad. The last they saw of Santa heading northward from the sun, the only year that boomers made a double run. 6 white boomers, Snow White boomer, racing Santa Claus through the blazing sun. 6 white boomers, Snow White boomer, on his Australian run.
So much. Yes, I'm online now. I had muted us before, Gary. That's why we couldn't hear. Thank you so much. This is Out of Time, everyone, and we want to thank them for coming here and performing for us today. They can always be counted on for the community, and we do appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we have some pledges we're going to read over here. Our little.
Yes,
We're going to take advantage of having Buddy with us, and Buddy's going to do a couple more pledges.
Pledge time again.
Okay, Bud. Hang on. Buddy's mic is not working, and Buddy and I are just not technical. We're Christmas people, but we're
Doesn't sound
not
like it.
technical.
Oh, maybe that's
so
better.
Anyway. Oh, here he's.
I just tricked her. I wanted her to read them all. That's being funny.
You need to practice. Your Elvish has taken over again.
I know. We're characters.
Read it.
This is a $20 pledge in loving memory of Roger Johnson from Todd Johnson and his family.
You do too, and I'll do.
You want me to do another one? Here's one that's a little closer to me, I guess. It was in loving memory of my parents, Raymond and Teresa Eldridge. They be my great aunt and uncle, and that's from their daughter, Janice.
And I have one here. It's $40 from David in memory of Evans Millette Jr., Evans Millette Sr., Joey Bradford Sr., and Joey Bradford Jr. Thank you so much, David. I also have one, a $20 one from Yvette Millette, in memory of Evans Millette Sr. and Evans Millette Jr., her son. She says she loves and misses them very much. Thank you, Yvette. And we are ready. Miss Wanda DeVoe is going to sing for us. Take it away, Wanda.
Hey, so again, man, I am, and up and down underground, and I swear to God, if I ever see the sun, oh, for any length of time, I keep holding in my mind, I'll never go down underground. At the age of 16
So once it's
years,
done,
always quarrels with his peers, who out and never see another one. In the dark recess of the mind, where you wait before your time, and the cold dark lies heavy on your arm. It's a again man I am, and up and down under underground. And I swear to God, if I ever see the sun, oh, for any length of time, I keep holding in my mind, I never go down underground. The age of 64, oh, he'll greet you at the door, and he'll gently lead you by the arm. Oh, the dark recess of the mind, oh, he'll take you back in time. And he's a working man I am, and I've been down underground. And I swear to God, if I ever see the sun, oh, for any length of time, I keep holding in my mind, I never go down underground. Yes, I'll never go down underground. Oh, thank you. should I do the other one? Or?
Very much, everyone. Now, we're going to do a few more pledges here today. I've got one. It's a $20 pledge from a Secret Santa, who is also donating 4 hats, 4 hat and mitten sets, 5 pairs of homemade socks, and 2 pair of mittens. So thank you very much.
I've got a $20 pledge here to our dear Santa, John Wheaton. Merry Christmas from Phyllis Justison.
And a $10 pledge from Jeannie Cheverie in loving memory of Albert Cheverie.
And we have a $30 pledge from Riel and Christopher Como in memory of Denise Gaudette Como.
And over here, I have a $30 pledge in loving memory of Helen and Basil Beliveau from their grandchildren, Ethan and Jack and Jake Miller. You guys ready? All right, we're going to hear another song.
He looked down into her blue eyes and please say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered God would keep us free. They could hear the riders coming. He said, "This is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive." There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne, and 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. She reached down and picked the gun up that lay smoking in his hand. She said, "Father, please forgive me. I can make it without my man." And she knew the gun was empty, she knew she could not win, but her final prayer was answered when the rifle fired again. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne, and 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. Thank you. Thank you.
So, thank you very much, Wanda. And while Wanda exits the stage, we're going to do a couple of more pledges.
We have a $35 pledge, and this is from my beautiful mother, who always comes to these and always supports me in everything I do. And I don't know where I'd be without you, Mom, and I love you very much. And this is in loving memory of my dad, her husband, Joey Bradford. And of course, we lost our brother Joey last year. And I have another child as well, or another brother as well, Roddy, who we also lost as well. And this is from Mom and me and Barry. So thank you, Mama, and I love you very much. I'm going to bring a gentleman up here today by the name of Barry Wood. And so, Barry, if you could join me up here today. This is from the Unifor Local 523N in Laketopia. And they have been donating and pledging to this telethon for many years. And we certainly appreciate everything that they do. And so Barry is going to make a presentation today.
On behalf of Local 523N at Lake Ethiopia Paper, I'd like to present this check for $250.
Oh, that is so amazing. Thank you so much. Without you guys, we couldn't even manage to do the things that we do.
Aaron said we did it for all the 23 years.
Yes. For 23 years, they've donated all 23 years. And that's a big deal because it just shows that this community is such a great place to be a part of. We really love each other. They think about the children, and it's very heartwarming to see all these people come in today. So this is incredible, and we're very thankful.
On behalf of Penfield Lions Club, we certainly appreciate everything that you have done to help us out for 23 years. And like Stephanie said, we couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much.
I'm glad we could help. We'll see you next year.
See you next year.
Take care.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. All righty, we got some tuning going on over here to my left. Are you guys gonna sing me a song? What do we say? Are you gonna sing me something I can dance to, or am I gonna cry? You tell me which one. I'll get prepared for both.
Okay.
You guys take it away. Thank you. Okay, I gotta go back.
After dark, you come slipping back to me from the one who shares your name but scorns your love, while the one who has your name some scandalous free. But the whole world, my darling, look down on me. Don't you think I have no pride or shame? Don't you care that we're the gossip of the town? have turned to life. Yet you say I'm your love and you're all mine. I'm so tired of your double talking, your alibi. Don't you think I have no pride or shame? Don't you care that we're the gossip of a town? And does my love for you just mean a part-time love? Are you ashamed to be with me till after dark? Are you ashamed to be with me till after dark? Here I go for Christmas. Wish me luck. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, blue, blue Christmas. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories keep calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. That's it.
Hello? Thank you so very much, Eileen. That was beautiful. So we're going to go on today, and I want to remind everyone why we're here. It's the 23rd Annual Eastern Charlotte Lions Club Annual Christmas Telethon. And this year's telethon is in memory of Lioness Denise Cadet Camo, who we lost this past year. You can pay your pledges at the Lions Hall, at the St. George Credit Union, or you can mail it to the Eastern Charlotte Lions Telethon at 358 Route 175, Penfield, New Brunswick, E5HOB4. All right, let's take a look at a pledge. Oh, look at this. We've got $100 from Scotiabank in St. George that they've collected through their Dress Down Day. What have you got over there, buddy?
Well, I got a $20 pledge from Justine and Peter Pospolita in loving memory of Don and Crystal Davidson and Mike and Ginny Pospolita.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
We have a $250 from CCM Enterprises Limited, Chris and Barb Wright. So we appreciate that.
I've got a $50 pledge here from Don and Evelyn Bradford in loving memory of parents, brothers, sisters who have passed on.
That's wonderful, Donnie. Thank you. And $50 from Lion Denise Anderson for the sale of her sock monkeys at the craft sale.
Sock monkeys? What are sock monkeys?
Sock monkeys, well, you take a sock, usually one of those gray ones, and then you add ears to it, and you can make either a stuffed toy or a puppet out of it. You would think you make lots of sock monkeys where you're from.
I've never heard of a sock monkey. I'm going to take that idea back to the North Pole, though, that's for sure.
Well, do you have Google where you're from?
Do we have Google? We made Google.
Well, then just Google sock monkey.
We haven't got time to Google sock monkey.
you
We're too
Goo-
busy building toys and
But if you would
playing
send some
reindeer games and drinking maple syrup. And
maybe you should spend some more time in research and development.
maybe. They get other elves for that.
Well,
They must be slacking in the department for that one.
You can mention it to them then, okay?
Maybe.
All right. Sometimes talking to elves are not always easy. Okay, we have $100 from R&D Camo's Restaurant in Penfield. So thank you, Rachel and David.
And I've got one here for $20 in loving memory of our great Papa Carol McGee from Justine, Ashley, and Zachary Seeley.
That is so wonderful. Another one from you there. Practice some more.
Okay, I'll practice some more. We get a $20 pledge from Ivan Richard in loving memory of my mom and dad, my brother Leo Paul, and my sister Denise.
That's excellent. And I have a $250 deposit from Future Nets Supplies. That would be Clarence Blanchard of Penfield. Clarence, we so appreciate that. Thank you.
And we've got a $20 pledge from Chrissy and Amanda Camo in loving memory of Denise, Raymond, and Madeline.
All right, we have another one. We've got another act getting ready to sing, but this is lovely. A $300 gift from the 8th Annual Toy, Dart, and Shoot fundraiser. The dart players gathered and bring toys and money for registration fees and to help Santa. They also had a full sleigh of toys. Thank you so much from our local dart players. That's wonderful.
And I've got one more. It's a $25 pledge from Colin, Ruth, and grandchildren in loving memory of Nanny and Pop, Lauren and Dee McGarrigle.
That's beautiful. And so don't forget, guys, please honor your pledges and make sure, you know, because we depend on these pledges to help the children. And they help make a happy Christmas. And there's still time to call in, keep Chastity and Justine back there answering the phones. 755-3200. The number is also at the bottom of your screen, 754-1848. And there's still people filing in and out. And I'm so excited because these are probably three of my most favorite people in the world. And they came down, as the Richards always do, and answer the call when it's needed in our community. And we appreciate them so much. And if you haven't noticed, they're donning their Eloy Richards shirts, guitars, and Yvonne tells me that she's gone through 3 picks, wore right down to the white in memory of their brother, their uncle, and we feel so blessed that you've came here today, and they've even agreed to sing a song with me after they're done, so I'm excited for that, and I love you guys, and take it away.
Thank you.
Steph. We'd like to say a big hi to our mom, his grandma.
My grandmother and my uncle, who is watching at the hospital right now, Ronnie.
Yeah, Uncle Ronnie. And all the people at the Fundy Nursing Home, I love you.
We're looking for the King, the new Messiah. We're following the star, shining brighter. Old man, won't you help us if you can? He shook his head, but he pointed his hand. There's a new kid in town, and he's lying in a manger down the road. There's a new kid in town, but he's just another baby, I suppose. Heaven knows there's a new kid in town here in Bethlehem.
new king's pleasure.
Well, I've heard that a king might come, but up till now there hasn't been one. There's a new kid in town, and he's lying in a manger down the road. There's a new kid in town, but he's just another baby, I suppose. Heaven knows there's a new kid in town here in Bethlehem. There's a new kid in town, and he's lying in a manger down the road. There's a new kid in town, but he's just another baby, I suppose. Heaven knows there's a new kid in town here in Bethlehem. Thank you.
Thank you. You gotta split it.
I'd like to send this song out to my baby sister Deb. She loves this tune. At an antique desk, an old man sits alone. Oh, it's Christmas Eve, and it's almost time to go. He signs his name to a letter he just wrote. Then he reads it back with a voice as soft as snow. I want peace on earth for Christmas, in a world where there's not one hungry child. They with hope and faith conquered fear and hate. All I'm asking for is a little more love. Then he walks outside and climbs up on his sleigh, and he calls out to his reindeer, and they fly away. Tonight he'll make a million dreams appear, while he wishes that his own dreams could come true this year. I want peace on earth for Christmas, in a world where there's not one hungry child. They with hope and faith conquer fear and hate. All I'm asking for is a little more love. They with hope and faith conquer fear and hate. All I'm asking for is a little more love. Thank you so much. Going way back, Lynn Anderson did this song. It's one of my favorite new Christmas songs. Gather round and I will tell the story of a Christmas bell. They used to shine and chime and ring, and why they called him Ding-a-ling. One of the famous jingle bells is what he was, but then he fell and broke his pretty harmony, and he began to ring off key. Now they call him Ding-a-ling because he has a funny ring and doesn't hit his note too well. Ding-a-ling, the Christmas bell. The other bells met secretly, and he heard one say in a real low key, "It's sure to ruin our Christmas sound, and we don't want him hanging around." He overheard the secret vote and walked away with a lump in his note. The saddest bell you've ever seen, the Christmas bell called Ding-a-ling. They all call him Ding-a-ling because he has a funny ring and doesn't hit his notes too well. Ding-a-ling, the Christmas bell. The snow was falling in the square when the children found him there and placed him on the Christmas tree for all the fun town to see. As Christmas Eve came to the town, a blinding snow was coming down, and ding-a-ling, old Santa would say, "Oh, Santa's sure to lose his way." The thought occurred to Ding-a-ling to ring as loud as he could ring, and when old Santa heard the sound, it guided him into the town. Now the children shout and sing, and everyone loves Ding-a-ling, and everything has turned out well for Ding-a-ling, the Christmas bell. Ding-a-ling, the Christmas bell. Oh, ding-a-ling, the Christmas bell. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Here.
Merry
Hi there,
Christmas,
everybody.
everyone.
Bradley Millette, we'd like to call you to the stage, please. Stephanie and Bradley are going to join these guys, and they're going to entertain us with a couple of Christmas songs. Thanks, Brad, for coming, doll. What's your words? Watch your words. Words are important. This is a first for me, needing words.
He's gonna need this. Oh, you're gonna need the communication mic. Are you singing? No. Okay, do you want
You'll have to forgive me, guys. This is kind of impromptu, but that's how we roll in Charlotte County. This was done in the hallway back there. Just kind of pulling people in and going, yeah, come sing, let's do this. And normally, like my brother, if he was here, he would be like, Stephanie needed the words. The second verse, I don't think I really knew was there, even though I've sung this song for years. Isn't that crazy? But I have this beautiful, all these beautiful people to help me, and it's for the kids. And we'll let Bradley take it away. I'm sorry for the water, but I've had a cold, and we want to be safe, so. What child is this that lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch our keeping? This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him blood, the babe, the Son of Mary.
whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary.
So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh. Come, peasant king, to own him, the King of kings. Salvation brings. Let loving hearts enthrone him.
This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary.
Love you guys.
Thank you. All right. That was fun. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So,
Oh, gee, thank you.
we have a good buddy of mine
Oh, good.
who I have worked with for, I don't know, 5 years, Keith? Have we worked together, dear? And Keith, when I asked Keith to do this, Keith does a lot of singing around Charlotte County and in St. John and in different places. And he readily agreed. Keith is a Irish Celtic kind of singer, and we usually don't have that down here in Charlotte County, so I thought it would be nice to have something a little bit different. And he's agreed to come down and do that for me, so I'm very thankful for that. And again, they're getting set up. And guys, don't forget, we're still on the air until 7 o'clock. You still have an hour where you can call in and you can send a pledge. Very important to honor your pledges because we do depend on them in order to distribute the food to the families. I believe that the Eastern Charlotte Lions Club is doing 40 families this year, which is incredible for this small town, and we just want to make sure that everybody gets what they need for Christmas morning. And in the background, you don't see all of these wonderful Rogers people, but they're very good. And they, like I said before, they follow me around. Sometimes I probably give them a hard time because I'm moving, don't really tell them where I'm going. So, but they're always professional and they're great. And I love seeing them every year. And they're still tuning up over here. And all right, so here is my buddy Keith. This is his first time singing down in Charlotte County. So please, let's all make Keith feel welcome with a good Charlotte County welcome. Take it away.
Thank you very much. Well, buddy, did you find your maple syrup yet? Well, it's propitious that we should be doing this in a place that's shared by the Legion, because this is a song that will appeal to veterans and their families, I'm sure. It's a story about an event that took place during the First World War. The very first year, 1914, the Allied and German soldiers in the trenches decided to give up hostilities for a few hours and enjoy a little bit of Christmas spirit together. So this is about that event. My name is Francis Tolliver, I come from Liverpool. 2 years ago the war was waiting for me after school. To Belgium and to Flanders, to Germany, to here, I fought for king and country I held dear. 'Twas Christmas in the trenches and the frost so bitter hung. The frozen fields of France were still, no songs of peace were sung. Our families back in England were toasting us that day. They're brave and glorious lads so far away. I was lying with my messmate on the cold and rocky ground when across the lines of battle came a most peculiar sound. Now listen up, my lads, said I, each soldier strained to hear, as one young German voice rang out so clear. He's singing bloody well, you know, my partner said to me. Soon one by one each German voice rang out in harmony. The cannons rested silent, the gas clouds flowed no more, as Christmas brought us a respite from the war. As soon as they were finished and a reverent pause was spent, God rest ye merry gentlemen, sprang up some lads from Kent. The next they sang was still in act, 'tis silent night, said I, and in two tongues one song filled up that sky. There's someone coming towards us, a frontline sentry cried. All sights were fixed on one lone figure trudging from their side. His flag of truce shone like a star upon the field so bright, as he bravely strode unarmed into the night. Then one by one from either side we entered no man's land. With neither gun nor bayonet we met there hand to hand, shared some secret brandy and wished each other well, and in a flare-lit soccer game we gave 'em hell. We traded chocolate, cigarettes, and photographs from home. The sons and fathers far away from families of their own. Young Sanders played the squeeze box, they had a violin, this curious and unlikely band of men. Soon daylight stole upon us, and France was France once more. With sad farewells we all prepared to make the work of war. But the question haunted every heart that beat that wondrous night: whose friend have I placed within my sights? 'Twas Christmas in the trenches and the frost so bitter hung. The frozen fields of France were warmed as songs of peace were sung. For the walls they built between us to exact the work of war were crumbled and gone forevermore. My name is Francis Tolliver, in Liverpool I dwell. Each Christmas come since World War I, I've learned its lessons well. For the ones that call the shots won't be among the dead and maimed, and on each end of a rifle we're the same. Now, we all like to visit friends and family at Christmas time, so this is a fun bit. As I sat in my window last evening, a letter was brought unto me, a little gilt-edged invitation saying, "Gilhooly, come over for tea." Each Christmas the Fogartys sent it, so I went just for old friendship's sake. The first thing they gave me to tackle was a slice of Miss Fogarty's cake. There was plums and prunes and cherries, there was citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There was nutmeg, cloves and berries, and a crust that was nailed on with glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, short of 4 cups of fine stomach cake. It would kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. Miss Mulligan wanted to try it, but really it wasn't no use. We worked at it over an hour, but we couldn't get none of it loose. Till Murphy came in with a hatchet, and Kelly came in with a saw. This cake was enough be the powers to paralyze any man's jaw. There was plums and prunes and cherries. There was and too. There was nuts and cloves and berries, and a crust that was nailed on with glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, sure to work up a fine summer cake. There would kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. Miss Fogarty, proud as a peacock, kept smiling and blinking away, till she flipped over Flanagan's brogans and spilt the poteen in her tay. Gilhooly, she says, you're not eating, try a little bit more of me cake. Oh no, Mrs. Fogarty, says I, any more and my stomach would break. There was plums and prunes and cherries, there was citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There was nuts and cloves and berries, and a crust that was nailed on with glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, sure to work up a fine stomach ache. It would kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. Maloney was took with a colic, O'Donnell's a pain in his head. McNulty lay down on the sofa and he swore that he wished he was dead. McBailey went into hysterics, when there she did wriggle and shake, and all of us swore we were poisoned from eating Miss Fogarty's cake. There was plums and prunes and cherries, there was citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There was nuts and cloves and berries, and a crust that was nailed on with glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, sure to work up a fine stomach ache. It would kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. It would kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. Sorry, guys. If I broke it, you send me the bill for it, okay? The holly green, the ivy green, the prettiest picture you've ever seen. It's Christmas in Killarney from all of the folks at home. It's nice, you know, to kiss your beau while cuddling under the mistletoe. And Santa Claus, of course, you know, is one of the boys from home. The door is always open, the neighbors play a call, and Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all. My friend, it feels to click your heels, to join in the fun of the jigs and reels. I'm handing you no blarney, the likes you've never known. It's Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home. Now, the folks from Running Out of Time, gentlemen, you did a great job, thank you. You played a song that I haven't heard probably in 20 years called Six White Boomers. And it just reminded me of the fact that down south in Australia, the seasons are reversed. Okay, so this is a story about an event that took place many years ago. When the summer sun is shining on Australia's happy land, round countless fires in strange attire are many a solemn band of glum Australians watching their lunch go up in flames. From the smoke and the smell you can plainly tell it's Barbie time again. When the steaks are burning fiercely and the smoke gets in your eyes, the snags all taste like fried toothpaste and your mouth is full of flies. It's a national institution, it's Australian through and through. So come on, mate, and grab your plate, it's an Aussie barbecue. Well, the Scots eat lots of haggis, the French eat snails and frogs, the Greeks go crackers over their moussakas, and the Yankees love hot dogs. The Welshman likes to have a leek, the Irish like their stew, but you just can't beat that half-cooked meat of an Aussie barbecue. When the steaks are burning fiercely and the smoke gets in your eyes, the snags all taste like fried toothpaste and your mouth is full of flies. It's a national institution, it's Australian through and through. So come on, mate, and grab your plate, it's an Aussie barbecue. Well, there's flies stuck in the margarine, the bread has gone rock hard. The kids are fighting and the mozzie's biting, who forgot the arrow guard? There's bull ants in the cooler and the beer is running out. and what you saw in Mum's coleslaw you just don't think about. And when the Barbie's over and your homeward way you wend, with a queasy tummy on the family dunny, many lonely hours you'll spend, you'll find yourself reflecting, as many often do. Come rain or shine, it's probably the last time you'll have a barbecue. When the steaks are burning fiercely and the smoke gets in your eyes, the snags all taste like fried toothpaste and your mouth is full of flies. It's a national institution, it's Australian through and through. So come on, mate, and grab your plate, it's an Aussie barbecue. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you, Stephanie, for inviting me here. This is lovely. Thank you so much.
No problem, brother. You're the best. Thank you for coming the whole way from St. John to do that for me. Very kind of you. So, next up, I'm going to ask our recently elected official female, Andrew Mason. Woo! We're so excited to have her. And she's going to come up and read off a few pledges, and hopefully she'll be a part of this. You come on up, my darling. My mom is like, do you know her? And I'm like, yes, I know who that is. So I'm going to hand this over to you for a few minutes.
We don't need to read that first one.
No. You take it away, girl.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you also for letting me be here tonight. I'm thrilled to be part of this because this is such great fundraising for our community. And if you know anything about our area, that is what we are best at. We pitch in times of need, and we know that we have a lot of need at Christmas time. So the first pledge I'm going to read is a $20 donation from Eileen and family in memory of Bob Ryan. Thank you, Eileen. I also have a $20 donation from Wanda DeVoe, and it's in loving memory of Josephine Bro. A $20 donation, and it's Merry Christmas wishes from Ralph and Lynn Dewar of Beaver Harbor. I hope you guys are watching. And a $10 donation from Dorothy Fairweather in loving memory of Austin Merrill. And you know, I was just in the back room a few minutes ago. The phone was ringing. I tried to take the phone. They wouldn't let me, but they told me that if I listen a little bit more to what they're doing back there, they might be able to hand the phone over to me. And I want to hear the phone ringing more. I was at the Empty Stocking Fund in St. John, at St. John High, just last weekend, and there was lots of calls coming in then, and I hope we have a whole lot more calls to be coming in right here at the Penfield Lions Club.
Numbers on the phone, on the line.
755-3200 and 754-1848. We're a little ways away from the phone. I can't hear it ringing, but I hope that the calls are coming in back there, because I'd like to read off some more donations. Have you got some for me?
I do have some more for you. Here, I'll give you this stack.
We'll switch this out. We're not going to read that first one. It was a little
All
bit,
right,
it was a little donation.
I'll do that.
It was a little donation from my family.
How about
So
we'll save that one.
great, from Grant and Andy Mason and the Mason family. So the next donation that I have is Evelyn Winters, and it's in loving memory of her children. It is a $20 donation. Oh, and a $50 donation from Barb McDowell in loving memory of her husband Jack and her son Rodney. Thank you very much, Barb. I have a $20 pledge, and it's from Alice and Stanley Kegler of Beaver Harbor. Thank you so much. In loving memory of Wolf and Muriel Hawkins and Perry and Shirley. I hope I read that right. There was some interesting handwriting on this card, so I hope I got that one right. I didn't realize we had an elf over here tonight. Are you the elf on the shelf this evening?
That's Buddy the Elf.
Oh, Buddy the elf.
Buddy the Elf agreed to come and help us today. So So how are we doing with our pledges?
That's all the pledges that I have for now, but I hope there's a few more coming out.
Well, if you'd like to sit there with Buddy, more will come out, and it's my turn to sing a song.
Oh,
so.
excellent. Well,
Not
as long
really,
as they
you
don't,
haven't
as
heard
long
me
as they
sing?
don't ask me to sing. I said last week, if they ask me to sing, then people will be calling in and pledging money to make me stop. So
Well, I'm afraid that's what's going to happen. But as long as they're pledging money, they can ask
then
me to
that's
stop.
what counts.
As all day long. Okay. All right. So as most of you know, I'm not really a singer or a performer. I'm just a grandma and a mama who sings at home by herself, but when I was asked to do this, I was told that this would be a responsibility for me, and I don't actually have anyone to sing or play music for me because I've never had that, but I hope you'll forgive me. So this is my favorite song. I love the words to it. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our heavenly Father, a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds with tidings of the same, that there was born in Bethlehem the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Fear not, then said the angel, let nothing you affright. This day is born a Savior of virtue, power, and might, to ransom you from sin and death and vanquish Satan quite. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Now to the Lord sing praises, all you within this place, and in true loving brotherhood each other now embrace. This holy tide of Christmas all others must efface. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. And in true love and brotherhood each other now embrace. For Christmas doth inspire in all a glad and cheerful face. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Okay, let's make it a little faster this time. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, glory in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Yea, Lord, we greet thee, born this happy morning. Jesus, to thee all glories give. Word of the Father, now in flesh appearing. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. For he alone is worthy. For he alone is worthy. For he alone is worthy. Christ the Lord. Do we need one more? Or do we have somebody? Oh, great. Yvonne's going to come and rescue you. Oh, excellent. They've got pledges to read. I can escape. Thank you, everyone.
I'm sitting with Buddy the Elf, and we've got some more donations to read. Have you been reading donations
I've been
tonight?
reading them all day. You fill your
Have
boots.
you? All
Yes, I
right.
have.
Well, I'm glad you gave me a chance.
Yeah.
So we've got from Mike and Denise Stewart a donation of $20 in loving memory of little Mike Stewart. So thank you so much. How's it going, buddy?
Not bad. There's some more.
Oh, you got some more there. You go ahead.
Keep on.
A pledge of $20 from Betty and Mike Stewart in loving memory of Denise Como.
Keep going.
And I have a $5 pledge from Bernice Vautour. Thank you very much, Bernice.
You can keep going if you want. I've been at this all day.
Really, I don't mind taking turns. I'm easy to get along
Okay.
with. You should see me with the liberals.
Buddy has a bit of a problem with Elvish and English, so we're encouraging
getting there.
him to work on his English.
We're getting there. $20 pledge from the Richard family in loving memory of Frank and Eloy Richard and Ed LaPointe.
And did you see the new hat that I got?
That is a lovely hat.
Yes, I bought that hat when I came in the door.
That's really cute, actually.
It was, I'm assuming that all the proceeds are also going this evening. Is that right?
I don't know, but
I
it's
don't know.
super
Well, that would be a great idea.
All right, I think Yvonne's ready to sing for us. One of my favorite girls.
Hi. I guess they asked me to come back, and I'm very proud to. Old toy trains, little toy tracks, little toy drums, coming from a sack, carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little boy, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Close your eyes, listen to the sky. All is calm, all is well. Soon you'll hear Kris Kringle and his jingle bells, bringing old toy trains, little toy tracks, little toy drums, coming from a sack, carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little boy, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Close your eyes, listen to the skies. All is calm, all is well. Soon you'll hear Kris Kringle and his jingle bells, bringing old toy trains, little toy tracks, little boy toys, coming from a sack, carried by a man
dressed in white and red. Little boy, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little boy, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Thank you. Do you? Come and do it. Well, Daddy looked a lot like Santa, or Santa looked a lot like him. It's not the way I had him pictured. Santa wasn't much too thin. He didn't come down the chimney, so Mama must have let him in. Oh, Daddy looked a lot like Santa, or Santa looked a lot like him. They thought that I'd be sleeping up there in my bed. They didn't know that I'd come a-creeping to hear just what they said. Well, Santa put his arms around Mama, and Mama put her arms around him. Well, if Santa Claus ain't Daddy, then I'm gonna tell on them. Well, Daddy looked a lot like Santa, or Santa looked a lot like him. It's not the way I had him pictured. Santa wasn't much too thin. He didn't come down the chimney, so Mama must have let him in. Oh, Daddy looked a lot like Santa, or Santa looked a lot like him. I didn't see Dancer or Prancer. I didn't hear the sleigh bells ring. I didn't see the red-nosed reindeer like they show on the TV screen. But he sure left a lot of presents, so Santa Claus he must have been. Well, Daddy looked a lot like Santa, or Santa looked a lot like him. Well, Daddy looked a lot like Santa, or Santa looked a lot like him. It's not the way I had him pictured. Santa wasn't much too thin. He didn't come down the chimney, so Mama must have let him in. Oh, Daddy looked a lot like Santa, or Santa looked a lot like him. Well, Daddy looked a lot like Santa, or Santa looked a lot like him. Thank you. I'll give you one more. I got your back, Steph. I believe in Santa Claus, and I believe in Santa Claus. I believe there's always hope when all seems lost, and I believe in Santa Claus. Well, I believe in Santa Claus, I'll tell you why I do. I believe that dreams and plans and wishes can come true. And I believe in miracles, I believe in magic too. I believe in Santa Claus and I believe in you. I believe in family, in country and in smiles. I believe in turning negatives to positives in life. I believe in looking farther up, the farther down you get. I believe when someone hurts us, we should forgive and forget. And I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe there's always hope when all seems lost. And I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in saying what you mean and meaning what you say. I believe a better attitude can make a better way. And I believe in viewing life as a journey that we're on, and looking at our troubles as another stepping stone. And I believe that everything in life is what it's meant to be. I believe there is a God somewhere, although he's hard to see. I believe I am, so therefore I should do all that I can to be a better piece in the puzzle of God's plan. And I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe there's always hope when all seems lost. And I believe in Santa Claus. Well, I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe there's always hope when all seems lost. And I believe in Santa Claus. Thank you so much.
You want this one?
What a wonderful job. Encore, encore.
Thank you, thank you.
That was awesome.
We so appreciate you, Bun. All right, well, Bun leaves the stage, and I'm not kidding, Bun. We do appreciate you so much. I love you too, babe. So we have a $40 pledge from Marion and Sandra in loving memory of Blair and Carl Walden. We also have an earlier pledge, a $50 pledge from the Hebert family.
I also have a $10 pledge from Joyce McCurdy in loving memory of her father, Carol McGee. Thank you very much, Joyce. And a $40 donation from Victor and Brenda Petrie in loving memory of Mom and Dad, Ada and Joseph, and brothers Zoel, Norman, and Emil. And my last pledge here is a $20 donation from Kevin Winchester in memory of George Winchester, 100th birthday today.
Thank you so much, Andrea. Time is winding down, as it always does, guys. We've got another half an hour. So I'd like to remind you out there in TV land, or if you're listening on the radio or on the internet these days, I guess, that we're holding the Eastern Charlotte's 23rd annual Christmas Telethon. We've got 40 family hampers to fill and 40 children to care for this year. If you'd like to pledge, please call 755-3200 or 754-1848. I'm going to ask you, if you're listening right now, to think back to a time when your children were little and there was a special gift you bought for them. Remember the feeling it gave you to give them that gift. Christmas is not about the gifts we get, it's about the gifts we give. And those are the memories that we remember. So I'm going to ask you to think back and open up your heart and remember that these children need our help. Everyone here today has given their time and their money and their effort, and we're just asking that you think about those children. I know how tight it is. $5 helps. It doesn't have to be a lot of money. Every penny helps. Call 755-3200 or 754-1848. And as for my favorite gift, when my son was in the 11th grade and getting ready for graduation, he and all his friends snowboarded, and I bought him a camera to videotape it, and it's something that I always remember how hard I worked for that and how much he loved it. How about you?
And you know what I love about this event is that it stays local. It's right here in the community, and we have local people who've done the organization, and they know the families, they know the needs. So you know that when you give a donation, that it is going to just the right place and someone who really can use it. And I love supporting local. You know, I had someone the other day, they met me right out here at Stewart's Esso, and he looked at me and he said, "Look at you buying local." I said, "I'm always supporting our local community," and that's what I love about this event right here. The money stays right
23
right
years
in our area.
But not just that it stays local, but we actually work with the other places in the area that register so that nobody gets stubble. So we make sure that everyone gets taken care of. Well, the boys are back, and we are so appreciative. Take it away, Gary. I don't know the other guys' names.
And you're many miles away, and I wonder if you feel the way I do. In the air there's happiness, in me there's loneliness, for all I want for Christmas, dear, is you. Present wrapped in green presents wrapped in green and gold, with no arms to hold, no lips to whisper softly, I love you. Oh, how happy I would be to find you underneath my tree, 'cause all I want for Christmas, dear, is you. Yes, all I want for Christmas, dear, is you. We're going to do a little Christmas and a little Christmas break.
Everybody sang all the Christmas songs several times here today, so any of you out there that are a little tired of, not tired of, but it wants a little break, this is a Christmas break. Okay. Well, I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on, but the train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Well, I'll bet there's rich folks eating in that fancy dining car, up drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. No, I can't be free, but them people keep a moving, and that's what tortures me. If they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Yeah, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Thank you. That was on Christmas Eve that happened.
Have a holly jolly Christmas, the best time of the year. Well, I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. A holly jolly Christmas, you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody wait for ye, kiss her one for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, in case you didn't hear. Oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her one for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody wait for you, kiss her one for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, in case you didn't hear. Oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
That was amazing, and I'm going to make them stick around because I love them. And they're good to us, and they're good to this cause. And again, everybody, thank you so much. I got to say, big thank you to Buddy the Elf. Because when you're running around and you're doing everything in the background, and you know everything needs to be run at a certain time, and you know these guys keep it all on track. So Buddy has really helped out, and Juanita, my cousin, so that I could run around, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. It's been wonderful. I'd like to talk a little bit more. Isn't this incredible? Isn't it incredible? I was looking at this. Do you know they are gonna love this stuff, right?
Oh, they do. I know.
This is the stuff. Is there anything over here, Nina, that kind of sparks a childhood memory for you? Maybe something that you bought your child maybe is in here?
Oh, I know. This is what I need to buy my child.
Oh.
We bought him a sandbox for his birthday, and his grandfather set it all up for him, and he looks up at him and he says, "Grandpa, it's hard to have a sandbox if you don't have any sand." So, of course, hubby went out and made sure that he had enough sand, but he just never has enough trucks, my son. He's just like my dad.
Right.
Anybody that knew my dad knew that my dad loved anything with an engine on it. There wasn't a Gregory man that couldn't fix an engine. And my grandson's the same.
Barry would have liked this. I could probably buy that for him this year and he'd still be happy. Yeah, right?
Look, there's two.
Oh, yeah, Barry. Oh, yeah, Johnny Munn, Linda Munn, Karen or Scott. They all love to play darts. I recently started playing myself. I'm not that great, but we have a really good time doing it, and it's all in fun. And again, remember everybody, the magic number, 755-3200. We still have 20 minutes. The numbers are out also at the bottom of the screen, 754-1848. And keep them pledges coming in, it's very important. And I'm finally so glad that my right-hand man showed up from Halifax. I walked in tonight and I was like, oh, where is he? But he showed up, and he's faithful every year, and we appreciate him very much. And it takes a whole village, again, to do this, right from the production to the setting up in here to the young fellows that are over there, this nice lady who is here as well, and all these wonderful cameramen who are behind the scenes. We couldn't do any of it without them. So without further ado, you're gonna sing me a song again. You had me dancing, did you see that? I was like, oh, I got a little tap in the toe there. So you give me another one, take it away.
Well, a long time forgotten, dreams that just fell by the way. Yeah, the good life he promised ain't what she's living today. But she never complained about the bad times or the bad things he's done. She just talks about the good times they've had and all the good times they've had. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. Yeah, she loves him in spite of his wicked ways. She don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, we'll pass through this world hand in hand. This good-hearted woman, loving a good-timing man. Well, he likes the bright lights and nightlife, a good-timing friend. When the party's all over, she'll welcome him back home again. Lord knows she don't understand him, but she does the best that she can. This good-hearted woman, loving a good-timing man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. Yeah, she loves him in spite of his wicked ways. She don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, we'll pass through this world hand in hand. This good-hearted woman, loving a good-timing man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. Yeah, she loves me in spite of my wicked ways. She don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, we'll pass through this world hand in hand. This good-hearted woman, loving a good-timing man. This good-hearted woman, loving a good-timing man. Thank you.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as he shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as he shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Great job, guys. We appreciate them so much. Running out of time, and we are running out of time. speaking of that, you've got approximately 14 minutes to have your pledge read live on air. But of course, you can still donate after this program is closed today. You can drop it off at the Eastern Charlotte Lions Club, and we will definitely honor those pledges. We do have a couple of more pledges here to read. I have a $20 pledge in memory of Marvin Sloan from his wife Barb, his daughter Deb, granddaughter Christina, and great-granddaughter, I can't tell if it's an N or an H. Nyla? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I would not want to read somebody's name wrong on air. Nyla, thank you so much. Appreciate that. We have another $50 donation, and this is from Bob Boyne and his family, and we very much appreciate that. I'm hoping that we can get a somewhat of a total before we leave air tonight to kind of know approximately how much we've got. And perhaps Dixon, can you, you don't have to ask Dixon for anything. He's all over everything, and we don't know what we would do without Dixon. He's our angel, our Christmas angel. No, okay, sure. And at this time, we would like to ask a special lady up to the front. Diane Leslie. Is Diane here? Come on right up. Come on right up to me. I believe I went to school with both your sons, but I think Terry and I are the same age. Yeah. So this was incredible. Oh. That was a beautiful, beautiful donation. Oh no, we thank you very much. And I'm gonna let you have the mic for a moment.
Oh, I can't.
Are you sure? No, I'd like you to, because this was incredible.
I don't know what to say. It's just read what I. Oh, what you got? Okay. I haven't got my glasses.
Oh, it's okay.
Can you read it to me?
Sure. We thank you, Diane Leslie, for your kind donation of $1,000, and this was in memory of her dad, George Ellsworth, and that is incredible. That is going to help.
Thank you, Kira.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Oh no, that was so wonderful. And those tears that you're crying, you're gonna make sure that there are no tears for these little children on Christmas morning. So that's something that those are happy tears for those children, and we appreciate it, and it means a lot. And thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much. Lay another hand for Diane, guys. That was incredible.
We
Thank
have
you.
a preliminary total at the moment.
What?
This is not the finished total.
Oh, my Lord.
This is just a.
I think this, I'd like to confirm, Karen.
They just brought it to me.
I know, but Karen, is this not, I think this is the biggest total since I've been doing it.
Yeah, it's way more than we did
Holy
last year.
Hannah.
Go ahead.
$5,206.
And we're not done yet.
That's incredible. Oh, I am so proud to say that I'm a part of this whole production. It's not a production. I don't want to say it that way. Very blessed to be a part of this whole thing. And
It's my singing. They
it's your singing.
Stop singing.
Yo, they paid so you'd stop singing. Oh, I don't believe that. We had a beautiful time up here today. And again, I think I've read those. Do we got them? We got two more? Oh, sorry. Yep. We want to make sure that we get everybody on the air. It's very important to us because you have taken the time to donate, and we want to give praise to where praise is due. Well, unbeknownst to you guys behind the scenes, there was some really beautiful food that was made up at the canteen. They don't charge you for it. Every year we come, these ladies that work so hard in the kitchen, Lucy, Denise, oh, the other lady's name is leaving my mind. I'm so sorry. Linda, sorry. I'm so sorry. And Linda, you're beautiful. I love you. They make my tea. She and Lucy makes egg salad sandwiches with onions. They were so good. Thank you so much. That means everything. And we're really proud of this community. So for the donations for the food from the hall canteen was $64.80. That's pretty darn good. So we are very happy with that. I have another donation, and this is from Gordy McGarrigle, another person in Charlotte County that I grew up with since my childhood. Oh, he is a cousin, isn't he? Okay. You have to forgive me because, like, my grandmother had 12 children and her grandmother had 21. So sometimes we get lost along the way and we forget how many cousins. We could have had a baseball team or a hockey team for sure. Easy. We could have had a whole franchise. We could have had a whole league. So $20 from him, and we appreciate this so much. And I think these guys are going to give us one last quick song. And they are going to close it out. So before they do, I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank everybody who puts up with me every year doing this, because we kind of wing it. But we are here for the children, and this is what this is all about. We don't do it for any other reason. We do it so that these kids will have a Christmas morning, because the kids are our future, and it does take a whole village to raise everybody. And we are very thankful from the bottom of our hearts. I appreciate you having us into your home every year, and we do love you all. And Nina, would you like to say goodnight? And we'll be back here next year, Lord willing.
And Lord willing, next year I'll be better.
No, you're great.
We want to increase every year.
Oh, we want to increase every year.
Yes,
oh, yeah,
every
this is
year.
a major challenge. So next year, we always wanted to get better and bigger. But again, thank you so much to everybody who donated. It means the whole world to us. And we're going to because we're running out of time, Merry Christmas.
Bye, guys. Thank
Merry
you for
Christmas,
coming.
everybody.
Holy night, all is gone, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherd quake at the sight, glorious streams from heaven above, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah, Christ the Savior is born, Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media. This is Rogers TV, New Brunswick.
Yes, hostages! We will execute them! That is what I said!
You may do what you want with me, but these poor young people are entirely innocent.
Shut up! I said, look! Yes, you say that they are only missionaries, but we know that they are agents of the colonial past! What? I cannot hear you! I cannot hear you! What? Get down, all of you! You cockroach!
Drop your weapon. Your men are disarmed and the place is surrounded. You will drop your weapon.
It was Canada that proposed the United Nations Peacekeeping Force in 1956. General Jacques Dextraz of the Royal Fusiliers of Montreal would later become head of our armed forces.
Who are you? Dextraz, United Nations Peacekeeping Force.
Looking for great seats to all the action? Rogers Super Sports Pack delivers. With NBA League Pass, get up to 40 out-of-market games every week, all season long. More dunks, more slams, more to love, live in HD. NBA League Pass, part of the Rogers Super Sports Pack. All this for only $35.95 a month. Order through your remote or call 1-888-ROGERS-1 today.
Do you have something to share? Let everyone know about your next meeting, your need for volunteers, or your fundraising event on the Rogers TV Community Billboard. Send us your words and we'll bring them to life on Rogers TV and rogerstv.com. When it's time to spread the word, go to rogerstv.com to add your announcement to the Community Billboard.
This is Rogers TV, St. John.
Bienvenue à la 33e édition du Gala des prix d'excellence en affaires de la Chambre de commerce pour le Grand Moncton. Mon nom est Pierre Bata. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 33rd Chamber of Commerce for Greater Moncton Business Excellence Awards, a night when we celebrate the best of the best in our region's business community. Ce soir, nous allons célébrer ensemble le succès de plus de 30 entreprises locales et leurs dirigeants et dirigeantes. That's 30 organizations and their leaders we're going to celebrate. How about we start the evening off by giving them a warm hand for their work? It's great. So I know a number of you have had this date on the calendar for quite some time. You know, I get that. And as it turns out, my lovely wife showed up with a calendar with all the important dates every day of the year, you know, the holidays and the things you should bear in mind. And I just thought, you know, I know you know some of these, but did you know that October 7th is Bald and Beautiful Day? John Wisher, did you know it was Bald and Beautiful? There's a number of you have celebrated this. Did you know, ladies, did you know that October 10th is National Handbag Day? Louis Vuitton, go for it. Go for it. October 17th. October 17th, according to the calendar, is Wear Something Gaudy Day. Now, I, like you, watch the TV on the evening of October 17th and watch pictures of Canadians lined up across our country, and I think some of them were celebrating the Dress Gaudy Day. Don't you think? Did you notice? I thought that joke would work. The 19th, so the 19th, 2 days after the 17th, right? The 19th, I'm not sure the timing on this one was good. This is true, it's on the calendar. It says, Evaluate Your Life Day. I'm not sure that in Canada that was such a good idea. But here's today. Today is Tuesday, October 24th. This is a true story. This is National Bologna Day. It's true. It's true. So Chef Ricky Bernard and his staff have locally sourced Locally sourced bologna with bean and bacon cassoulet for dinner. I don't know what cassoulet is. And the bologna thing is full of bologna, in case you didn't figure that out already. Okay. So there's one day that's at the end of the year. It's on December 31st, and I think it should be moved to tomorrow. December 31st, the official thing is, and this should be celebrated in Fredericton in the legislature, it's called Make Up Your Friggin' Mind Day. That's a true story. That's really what it is. I want to introduce our head table. I thought the head table would be, wouldn't it be nice to have them here? We could watch them eat. They don't do that anymore for some reason. Keep your applause for the end. Matt Barber, Branch Manager, RBC Dominion, please stand. Our presenting sponsor for the evening and his wife, Jill. Town of Riverview Mayor Ann Siemens, Moncton Mayor Dawn Arnold and her son, Zach. Maire de la Ville de Dieppe, Yvon Lapierre, Geneviève Laforge, Chair of the Chamber of Commerce for Greater Moncton, and John Wishart, CEO of CCGM, your table of honor. Please give them a hand. Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to invite the Chair of the Board, Geneviève Laforge, to please come forward and say a few words. Geneviève?
Well, I can assure you that the most stressful part of my evening is now over. It was going up those stairs. Bonsoir tout le monde. Good evening, everybody. And welcome to our 33rd annual Chamber of Commerce for Greater Moncton Business Excellence Awards. Au nom du conseil d'administration de la CCGM, j'aimerais vous souhaiter la bienvenue à cet événement qui, au fil des ans, est certainement devenu le plus important rassemblement du monde des affaires dans la région du Grand Moncton. Tonight, it's a collective effort of our dedicated staff, our board, our generous sponsors, and of course you, our members. This is the night where we celebrate the best of the best. As a chamber, we spend a lot of time and resources advocating on your behalf. We can think of the issue, for example, of WorkSafe New Brunswick, in which we're trying to push our government to make this a priority issue. But we're all in agreement that our governments have other issues to deal with right now, like forming a government. We can also mention the We Choose Grow campaign that occupied prior months leading to the provincial election. The main goal of this campaign was to make sure that New Brunswick uses responsible financial management and the province becomes the best place to grow a business in Canada. Another part of our mandate is to celebrate excellence. The main reason why the Business Excellence Awards exist is to celebrate excellence in the business community. In the past year, with the launch of the campaign for the love of New Brunswick, the Chamber of Commerce for Greater Moncton decided that it was a great time to celebrate local, celebrate excellence in local businesses, and celebrate all of the great products and services which are created here in Greater Moncton. C'est pour cette raison que pour la première fois de notre histoire, les prix d'excellence en affaires de la Chambre de commerce pour le Grand Moncton ont un thème. Cette année, on souhaite célébrer tout ce qui est local avec le thème « Célébrons local ». Attendez de savourer des délicieux plats créés par l'équipe du chef Ricky Bernard du Casino Nouveau-Brunswick. Wait until you taste the delicacies created by the chef Ricky Bernard and his team from Casino NB. Cette année, nous avons 35 finalistes pour nos prix et 10 entreprises seront couronnées gagnantes ce soir. En plus du choix du public, qui couronnera aussi l'entreprise ou l'organisation la plus populaire parmi toutes celles qui ont été mises en nomination. This year, we have 35 finalists and 10 businesses will be crowned as winners, and another business or organization will be chosen as the most popular in the People's Choice Award. And I want to take a few moments to talk about excellence. In the past year, the Chamber of Commerce for Greater Moncton, with the help of MQO Research, a division of M5 group of companies, did an extensive survey to view how residents of Dieppe, Moncton, and Riverview rank the Greater Moncton community. From parking to poverty, we were able to understand what residents really think about key issues and deliver a report card. 2/3 of area residents say they would rate the economy as good or excellent, and 87% predicted it would be as good or even better next year. More than half rated the Greater Moncton area as an excellent or good place to grow an existing business. Data like that shows that the strength of our business community is diversity, resilience, and optimism, and it will continue to be for a long time. In fact, the province of New Brunswick should give an annual award to the business community that excel at all levels, and I'm pretty sure that the Greater Moncton would receive the hardware year after year. The report card helped us understand what living in Greater Moncton means to its residents. 84% were happy with their overall quality of life. Categories that yielded the highest scores were good place to raise a family with 90%, good place to grow old with 80%, and commute time from home to work with 90%. And I'm pretty sure that the 10% that's not happy with their commute time has never lived in Toronto or Montreal. In terms of immigration, just over 52% of Greater Moncton residents feel that people are doing a good or excellent job at welcoming immigrants and integrating them into our community. For our business community, this information is extremely important because an increase in immigration will help our entrepreneurs fill some labor needs and bring more customers to the region. The population growth of our region is linked more and more to immigration. From 2011 to 2016, in the Canadian census, 51% of the population growth of the Greater Moncton area came from newcomers. C'est la première fois de notre histoire qu'au point de vue démographique, nous dépendons autant des nouveaux arrivants. Not all data were decisive, but the business community in general is positive and optimistic for the future of the economy of the province and, of course, our region. And a survey like this one, a first of its kind in our area, is one of the best ways to get better as a community. Greater Moncton, over the past 25 years, has changed a lot. From an industrial and rail hub to an innovation, service, and retail hub, and now with an international twist. And one thing is evident. All steps of the way, entrepreneurs of our business community were directly involved in this transformation, and they will continue to do so in the future. Nous couronnons ce soir les gagnants des prix d'excellence en affaires 2018. Mais en quelque sorte, c'est toute la communauté d'affaires de la région du Grand Moncton qui est gagnante. Avec l'essor que nous connaissons dans le Grand Moncton au niveau de l'entrepreneuriat, le dynamisme de nos jeunes entrepreneurs et de ceux avec plus d'expérience et l'esprit de communauté des résidents de Dieppe, Moncton, Riverview et les environs, nous sommes tous gagnants. On behalf of the Chamber of Commerce for Greater Moncton, I salute everyone in this room tonight for helping transform our community into the success story it's been, continue to be, and will continue for a long time. Here's to our continuing collective success. Cheers, everyone. Enjoy your evening.
Merci, Geneviève. Before we open the envelopes, I have some housekeeping to walk you through. You noticed on your way into the ballroom that we have a silent auction. It's right over there. That'll be continuing through the evening. Please feel free to make your way over. This includes a one-night stay for two at a signature club room at the Delta by Marriott, including a table d'hôte dinner for two, the Windjammer, and breakfast for two at Trio. Brainworks, our good friends, is giving you the possibility of winning a complete video production for your business valued at $5,000, and there's a whole lot more, so please. The auction will close when we take a short break around dessert. I'll give you a countdown so you'll know when to finish putting your name down. So get your pencils and your credit cards ready. You know that one of these evenings, there's always this tension between the finalists are excited and the winners are going to be excited, and then there's a bunch of you who want to go home, okay? So we understand how that works. There's that tension, right? There's that tension. So somebody said to me, can you get me home before the ball game starts? I said, well, might be a little tight. Somebody else said, can you get me home before Cannabis NB closes? Not sure. We can get you home before the ball game ends. Okay, this is for sure. So here's what we need to do. Speakers, when you come and speak, whether you're category sponsors, winners, and it's not because you're VIP that you can take more time. So please keep your speeches brief, or I'm going to give you the red card, okay? You may have your microphone cut off, or you might have this tick-tock sound going tick-tock and telling you to stop. So please keep things relatively short. There's the clock. Enough with the clock. I'd also ask you to keep your phones on vibrate, but don't put them away, okay? Keep them handy. They're useful. In fact, we're going to be voting with our phones a little bit later on. In fact, we also ask you to share photos of the evening using the hashtag #CelebrateLocal2018 or Célébrons Local 2018. So feel free to do that. Nous souhaitons que le gala soit une soirée de bonheur et de réseautage. However, we greatly appreciate that during the speeches that you keep it a little quiet, because these people are not used to giving speeches as they've won, and they're going to be excited, and it'll be a hoot. We have a special draw tonight. The Chamber has a new partnership with Air Canada. One attendee here in the room will win 2 tickets, any destination in North America or Sun destination, including Hawaii. Each participant with a ticket, I think you were given a ticket when you came in, has a chance to win, but you've got to be in the room. Pas de pipi. Peut pas aller faire pipi. Okay, pas de pipi. Okay, but I'll give you a warning. I will tell you, pipi, and then come back because we're going to make the draw. Okay, good. Whew. If you don't have a ticket, go that way, Air Canada. If you want to buy extra tickets, go that way. Air Canada, you can buy tickets, $10 for 1, 20 for 3. The Chamber is also partnering with BDC Small Business Week for a digital contest. Celebrate Local, Célébrons Local. Since September, we asked entrepreneurs in Greater Moncton and customers of local businesses to share photos of their favorite local store or business with the hashtag #CelebrateLocal2018. Tonight, we will show you the 8 best photos from that contest, and you, my dear friends, will choose the winner with Menti.com, a digital phone app. The winner will receive a Visa gift card for $200, and the business mentioned in the photo or post will receive a Visa gift card for $200. So I'm going to have a seat. You're going to have your first course. No, sir, I'm going to change my mind. I've just changed my mind. You don't look that hungry. You don't look that hungry. This year, the Chamber of Commerce changed its look. Part of this marketing exercise was to present an image that is more adapted to our time. Also put members of the CCGM front and center. Last summer, we launched the first video, and we'd like to show it to you right now. We'll start in a few minutes with the awards, but first, let's have a quick peek at that video. The Chamber of Commerce is the Greater Moncton Chamber. Elle ne serait pas ce qu'elle est aujourd'hui sans l'aide et l'appui des 3 communautés. We will hear a few words from all 3 mayors of Greater Moncton, 3 people I believe all deserve a raise. Commençons par la ville de Dieppe. So j'ai pas de choix. Pas de choix. Commençons par la ville de Dieppe. Si vous le voulez bien, nous demandons au maire de Dieppe, M. Yvon Lapierre, de monter sur scène et dire quelques mots. Yvon.
So I guess I was the most deserving one. Alors, au nom de la ville de Dieppe, il me fait plaisir d'être et de mon conseil municipal. Puis je sais qu'il y a quelques conseillers dans la salle. Je n'ai pas vu tout le monde, alors je ne vais pas les nommer. Mais il me fait plaisir de me joindre à vous dans le cadre de cette 33e prix d'excellence en affaires de la Chambre de commerce. It's a pleasure to be with you for the 33rd Business Excellence Award. Les entrepreneurs de notre région sont les responsables de la croissance de notre région, que ce soit chez nous à Dieppe ou à Moncton, mais dans le sud-est en général, on reconnaît toujours. Je me souviens quand j'étais un jeune maire, ça fait plusieurs années de ça, il y avait des conseillers qui aimaient de se péter les bretelles, se disant parce qu'une compagnie était venue ou un autre magasin s'était ouvert ou quelque chose comme ça. So back in my first mandate, I had a couple of councillors that were always kind of, pulling on their britches, saying, hey, we're doing a great job. Look at all the businesses we're bringing in. We're not bringing in business. Businesses is coming here. Our responsibility is to create an environment that is excellent for business to come here and in the whole Southeast. And I've always been a regional guy, although don't try to stump on me in Dieppe, but I've always been a regional guy. Je crois dans la région, je crois dans tout le Sud-Est. Puis je crois que la responsabilité des Trois-Mers, c'est vraiment de créer un environnement qui est propice pour attirer les business chez nous. Alors, on travaille très bien, les trois ensemble, Madame la mairesse Arnold, Madame la mairesse Anne Siemens, on travaille très bien ensemble, puis je souhaite que ça continue. Mais le plus important, c'est qu'on continue pour vous autres, à travailler pour vous autres. We want to work with you, work for you, and continue to grow our community. Plenty of opportunities yet unexplored, and we have great times ahead. So, pour ce soir, je souhaite une bonne chance à tout le monde qui a été nommé. J'ai des préférés, évidemment. I must admit, I have some favorites on the list, but we'll celebrate all the winners. Bonne soirée.
Oh, merci, Yvon. Please help me welcome Mayor Ann Siemens to the stage. Ann? Can I give you a...
Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir. Don and I always like it when Yvonne comes up first because then he's sitting down and we can talk about him. And he thinks he's the most worthy, but Don and I, we always think of him as the thorn between the two roses. But that's all kidding aside. We all work together very well. On behalf of the town of Riverview, I want to extend a warm welcome to everyone attending the 2018 Greater Moncton Chamber of Commerce Excellent Awards. This gala brings the best and brightest local business minds together